Hello everyone, my name is Al, and today I will make a video about things that I want to talk about, that I have to talk about and been contemplating to talk about for a couple of days at this point. Now, I know that before starting the video, I want to, acknowledge the situation here. I know that things get a little fuzzy because I don't upload any shit for like a couple of like fucking 5 months. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it now, but seriously, nothing serious. Like nothing's like fucking like my whole family get murdered by one fucking killer or some shit like that, and I'm gonna depress or something. No, yeah. Well, okay, I'm going to talk about this because it's very fucking quick. But like, I just basically getting lazy, and I found another way to talk about things that I want to talk about, that I have to talk about, which is just simply making a voice note. Like, not I'm making like a voice memo in my fucking. You get the whole thing, like, because like recording videos like takes a lot more effort to do and shit like that. But right now, this thing that I want to talk about is a lot more important than the usual thing that I talk about usually. And it's called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I know what you think about. I know what you fucking think about. I mean, I don't exactly know. I just okay. By the way, before I start the video, I really don't have shit. I'm go all around with this shit. Like I don't plan anything. I just like impulsively want to make this video. I never planned to make this video yesterday because like most of my videos that I make in this channel usually like I never really make a script, but like I kind of like have this some sort of like a couple days before I make the videos, I kind of have this like, oh, I'm going to talk about this particular thing, but topic in this like after this, after that, and before this and after that, like that. But right now I really don't have no shit in mind. I really just going to all out to you and do say whatever the fuck in my mind right now, impulsively, 1 millisecond to 1 millisecond. So yeah, I'm going to talk about the movie now. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. It's just so fucking good. It's a huge thing. It's a huge piece of cinema. Fuck that. Like it's just so fucking good. It's unbelievable. It I cannot express how good that movie is because it's so fucking good. It's unbelievable. First of all, one thing that can describe not fuck that. This movie is better than the first one. This movie is a lot better than the first one. Not saying that I hate the first one. Obviously not. But what I mean is that like first of all, God fucking damn, the first movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, is I think like my seventh favorite movie of all time. Not of all time, but like currently, I have this list shit, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is around the sixth or the seventh or the fifth, I don't remember, but it was around that, and it was a huge thing, right? And I've been at this point watching like over like 40 is 40, right? Yeah, 40 movies. I know it's not a lot in like the fucking grand scheme of the fucking cinephiles community or shit, but I mean that's pretty better than not better. I mean like that's like pretty good numbers here and there, and yeah, out of those 40 movies, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorites of all of it, whatever the fuck. But fucking Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse beat Everything Everywhere All at Once to me. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a couple days ago. Is my top one favorite movie of all time currently, but this movie beats it and become my favorite now, like my number one favorite because of how fucking good it is. Not saying that I kind of like treat the fucking Everything Everywhere All at Once like a second child at this point, no, but like now I'm in the mood to talking about this movie in particular. So but yeah, back again. This movie is so fucking good. I don't know how to. I'm not going to start a fucking like YouTuber SI type of shit where I describe every single, writing tools that the writers use or whatever the fuck. I just going to tell you about how I feel about the movie personally without any fucking filters or shit like that. So again, I'm going to talk about the start of the movie. The movie starts with Gwen perspective, right? Which is something that I never really expect. I mean, I never really expect for this movie, about anything about this movie, but it's just something that like, oh, when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is in Gwen's perspective. I was like, holy shit, okay, fuck yeah, And yeah, when it's in Gwen's perspective and she played the fucking drum, it's just so fucking cool because like, I'm going to tell you about something, but I know it sounds stereotypical, but like, just like every fucking 15 years old in the world, I'm interested with rock music lately. Like there's like only fucking like 3 ways to be a teenager at this point: liking rock music, being hip hop music and a little toxic, and fucking pop music and don't really have no personality and shit, and being rock music. I don't know, fucking superiority complex for rock music. I don't fucking know, but like you get the whole thing, right? But okay, I just find interest in rock music, and when like she fucking Clash those fucking drum cymbal and those fucking kicks and ass, it's just so fucking cool. And I feel so hyped for the movie when I watch that scene. You know, I mean, I'm really fucking hyped up for the whole movie before went to the theater. But like when I go there and I fucking watch the first couple of seconds, I was like, what the fuck? It was like fucking 100 BPM. I'm like 1 million BPM. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it was so intense. I love it a lot, and I love that she was like have this some sort of like, I don't know what words for it, but you know, like the whole thing about her trying to finding a place or like some sort of like uh you know, a band that she could fit in, you know. And yeah, that's something cool. And then like realizing that like the only band that she ever felt to fit in was that Spider-Verse group thing that she used to be in the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse thing, right? And yeah, which is cool and all, which is fucking cool. And yeah, you know, the movie is pretty fucking cool. And I was pretty hyped. I was really hyped too when I see Miguel enter the screen. I was like, holy fuck, yeah, it's Miguel. You know, I never really. Again, one thing about this movie that I'm very hyped for it, but never really think that much of it. That's pretty much what I do to every movie that I watch. I never like really want to put something in my mind on like what I want for it. You know, not on every movies, but like that's the thing that I've been thinking about. But yeah, when it comes to Miguel, I don't never really expect anything out of Miguel. Not in a way that I don't like it. Or you get the whole picture, right? But like when he comes, I was like, ah yeah, fuck yeah, Spider-Man 2099, whatever the fuck. And yeah, he was on the screen being so fucking badass, but like he's still got this like fucking like quirky. And also I love the parallel between Miguel and Peter B. Parker. You know, realize that like Miguel is basically like an edgier version of Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker. And when like Peter B. Parker being like the sweet little father, little daddy, little, yeah, whatever the fuck. And he was like, you know, like, hey, goofy goober, uba, uba type of shit to fucking Miguel. It's just so fucking cute because like, I mean, it's not fair to say that like, let's say, uh, you know that thing that like when like fucking like people in their 40 used to say shit like, kid, you remind me when I was in your age or shit like that. Like I think like they are the wisest people in the world, which I mean they have the fairness for it, but like you know those stuff, right? And at first I was kind of thinking about it, like maybe they kind of like trying to portray that Miguel some sort of like a more childish version of Peter B. Parker because Peter B. Parker already grew out of his past and pain and suffering and now grew something into a more wise person, into a more healthy person. But after I think about it, Miguel's really fucked up, you know. Like I mean, he really fucking like broke the whole entire universe while his child dying on his fucking hands. So I kind of think like yeah, he can be edgy. He have the past, like the edgy past or shit like that. But yeah, it was really cool. Like I love every single fucking character. And talking about liking the character, my favorite Spider-Man is the fucking Spider-Punk. Are you fucking kidding me? Spider fucking Punk, he's a fucking badass. I wanna kiss him, whatever the fuck. But he's just so fucking good. Like really, I like that they like still kind of like, you know, like still having this like making fun of the whole like let's say punk people thing, but like still paying respect to it. What I mean is that like they make a lot of this like goofy jokes about like over the top punk ideologies type of stuff, but like at the same time kind of like making fun of it, how making fun in a hypocritical way, but still paying respect to it because I mean they make him fucking badass and make him a cool character, you know. But again, while at the same time still making fun of it in a very fun way, not in a very not in a disrespectful way. So it's really cool to watch him here and there. And I also fucking love Spider-Man India. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, okay, I forgot his name. I think it was like Spider India something. And I fucking love him. Seriously, I never expect him to be this lovable. I never expect him to be this. I don't know, just like something in the movie because I expect that he's just going to be this some sort of like a cameo thing here and there. It's like just kind of like the hype man type of shit. Like, oh yeah, we got the Spider-Man, but he's from India and shit like that. But no, he's actually like I don't know, just like fucking there. Like he's actually existing as an actual active character that while he's not like doing anything for the plot, he really fucking feels existing, you know, and I love him. You know, and back to the two main character, you know, fucking Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy. Yeah, her name is Gwen Stacy, right? Yeah, Gwen Stacy. I love both of them and their chemistry and the way they interact with each other. I love every single piece of them. And I also like, you know, that thing of when you like discover like new personality after watching a life-breaking movies. That's exactly what I feel about Miles right now. In the movie, there's a scene where it was kind of like Miles said to himself that he's 15 years old and I happen to be the same year as him, same age as him. So I was like, what the fuck? This whole movie really for fucking me He's literally me. I ain't gonna lie. So I really do kind of like want to fucking like, I don't know, living life like Mike, like fucking Miles. I don't know. He just looks so cool, and I know that maybe this is a fucking face. I'll probably like get over this for like fucking 5 months. But I really do just feel so good like thinking about him because like I mean he just looks so fucking cool, you know, like fucking Miles Morales, like fucking I fucking love him. And talking about Gwen Stacy, she's really cool, and I love that she have this some sort of like hiding something from Miles in a way that like kind of like complicated too, because like if she tell Miles it's going to hurt him, but if she don't tell Miles and if he find out about it himself he's going to hurt him. So a lot of cool stuff, like there's like fucking tons of stories going on in one of this like grand scheme of movies shit. Like there's like tons of things going on, but it don't feel overwhelmed. It's over the top but not overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the right portion of everything everywhere. You get a reference. But you know, it's just a really good movie, and my phone almost full right now. Like 4 minutes after now, my phone will full. You know, it's a show that the limit of this recording is for 14 minutes, and it's 11 minutes right now. So I don't know. I fucking love this movie, and I'm fucking, you know, I'm so sad when not sad, but more of like, oh come on, the movie just fucking start, and now you to put to be continue there, to be fucking continue, bro. This is the chapter one. You know? So I really hyped for the next one. I don't want to put any expectation or something like that, but I really do feel so happy about this whole sequel franchise. Whenever, yeah, fucking good. I love this movie.